Hey everybody, this is Dan. This is our week 3 update for statistics spring 2014. Just want to congratulate everybody for their good start in the course so far. Looks getting lots of activity in discussion boards. Everybody's getting their syllabus quizzes done. The online homework for chapter 1 is due tonight, Monday the 27th of January at midnight, 11:59 p.m. Also, chapter 1 discussion is due. If you anything that's not done tonight, I will be giving a 0, and you can get half credit if you do it later on. I would strongly encourage you to be working ahead, though. Many students can and should be already done chapter 2 homework and chapter 2 discussion and can be working on chapter 3. So it's going to give you a rundown of some resources I put out there. So in chapters 1 through 3, the chapter 1 content, you should have this experimental design discussion board done. Be sure to comment on at least 2 other people to get full credit. If you submit tonight and let's say there's something wrong and you need to fix it, you can still earn full credit, but you do need to submit by tonight at midnight. Under chapter 2, under the course content, I guess I'll go out there. Here we go. All right, chapter 2. This is where you have to do the misleading graph. I've been seeing some really good ones there. A lot of them have broken scales, and they try to exaggerate the differences and things like that, or they plot things in different orders to be misleading. So make sure you comment on 2 others as well there. I have been putting the notes from the face-to-face class here at the end of each folder. So you'll see the chapter 2 notes right here. It's a PDF. And I've also got some data, like I took some data in class, how many credits students had earned before taking my class, and we used that in StatCrunch and loaded those in there. And if you need some help with StatCrunch, let me know. I'll shoot you some videos. There's a few linked into the content here as we need them. And then for chapter 3, which is what we're starting in our face-to-face class this week, is the discussion is actually using your own pulse, resting pulse, to see what your z-score is, and figuring out just some basics using the z-score in the standard normal table. If you're looking for formula sheets and everything under course content, and if you go chapters 1 through 3, and then it says textbook and review materials, you're going to have the ebooks and review materials, obviously. And then right here, I have the test 1 formula sheet. So this is what will come with for your first exam. I have the calculation for mean, which usually people don't need, but then here's the calculation for standard deviation. And you will have to do one by hand using this formula, finding the standard deviation. And then we're starting z-scores this week. Then I give you the formulas for range, interquartile range, upper and lower fence. And it's not too early to start thinking, because the test is next week. You have to take it by Friday, February 7th. And I've also got the standard normal z tables right here, and you can print these off or look at them right here online. And so here they are, and you'll be given those also on your test. And then one thing is, I've posted my old exams here from previous semester, sample tests and solutions. And this actually has all my old exams, and if you go in there, you can here's the blank exam, here's the exam with solutions written out, and then here is a video going over the solutions. So that'll be good to help you practice with some of those things. And I'd start even looking at some of those at the end of this week, possibly. So that's about it, I think, for this week's update. So make sure, we're kind of cranking on everything, chapters 1, 2, and 3. The deadline for chapter 2 is next Monday. But then chapter 3, the deadline for that is Thursday, February 6th, which is the night before the deadline you have to take the first exam by. But I would try to get well ahead of those deadlines, because you lose half credit for anything you don't get done by then. So just want to point out, chapter 1 through 3 content, and then make sure textbook and review materials, there's where you can get your formula sheets, tables, and also you can take a look at all the old exams. So make sure you get your proctor lined up. Hopefully you know who that person is at your school that would be willing to proctor your exam. Schedule a time. You should be doing that this week, because I'll be emailing out the exams to the counselors and teachers at your schools next Monday for them to administer next week. So the earliest you could probably take your test would be next Tuesday, but you have all the way until next Friday, the 7th, to take it. So Again, we have our online office hour. I'll be sending that link to you at it's at 9 o'clock tonight, and hope to see many of you there. I will be assigning a grade for the online class. If you have not attended one, I'm going to put it's a small grade. I'll put a 0 in there, but when you attend at least one, I'll give you some credit. I want you to practice using the system, so if you have questions, you know how to do that beforehand. So hopefully tonight at 9 p.m. will work for you, or maybe even next Monday. So we'll see you then. Have a great week.